All right, all right. So excited about tonight. I have a beautiful guest on tonight that I want to introduce to you all. I'm just excited about it, y'all. I want to give you all some time to share this live so that y'all can get other people to come in and join us on tonight. Y'all know how I do the New Being Queen Talk Show. We always encourage you all to share. hmm Talk back to us, comment. Don't be afraid. Don't be shy. Come on out with us on tonight and talk with us and communicate with us. Share this again. Y'all know we are streaming on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. We're getting up. We're getting out there. Okay. And guess what, y'all? She can sing. Y'all, she can sing. So we're gonna have her to sing tonight. So we have an Amazon bestseller, author, media personality, singer, okay, a praise dancer, a speaker, podcaster. So y'all remember when we bring people on these shows like this, that y'all got people that are doing some great things and y'all can enter into their platforms as well. So this is why you have to tune in to New Being Queen Talk Show. Okay. So also, I would like for y'all to go ahead and continue to share. Go ahead and share if you're on YouTube. Hey, share on YouTube. Look at this video a little bit later. Share. I mean, come on and follow me as well so you can all see who all the beautiful guests that we have that come on New Being Queen Talk Show. So without further ado, y'all, I'm going to present to some. I'm introducing to others the queen of the hour, the woman of God who's coming to talk to you all on tonight that I'm so excited to introduce to you all. I want to introduce to you all our queen for tonight, Shunta Graham. Hi, queen. How are you doing?
I am good. I'm good. I'm good.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have you, honey. I was just sitting up here just thinking about all the beautiful things that you're doing, and I have already told them that we're gonna have us a song.
Yeah. Yeah. Figured that.
Yes, ma'am. I told you in the comments when I was introducing, I was
Yeah.
doing your bio, we had comments in there. I was like, oh, yes. I want to hear you sing on tonight. So yes, ma'am, we're gonna go live tonight. We're gonna sing. So I'm hoping that you have a song in your spirit. Yes, ma'am, because we're gonna
I
go.
do.
We go. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, um, so let me see. I'm gonna have to get my phone together because I haven't shared it. And hadn't sent some shout outs to some people to come live with me. But you all do me a favor, go live and come live with us and talk with us, communicate. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure our chats are open for you all to talk. Hey, Queen Leah, how are
Hi,
you?
Leah. Thank
Oh, that's
you.
that boss queen right there. Okay, so Queen. So I'm not going to start out
Yeah.
with the singing because we got to let these people come in and then we'll have you to
Sure.
sing. Okay. So before we get with the singing and things like that, we want to talk about you being an author. So share some more information about you being an author.
Yes, I am a best-selling co-author. It will be two books in March. The first one is The Blessed Not Broken, Volume 3, The Power of Transformation. My visionary author for that one is Dr. Samira Mitchell Davis. And the second one, which will be released March 1st, is the Daily Dose of Prayer. And my vision author for that one is Melanie. Uh, she just left. Melanie.
Oh, but listen. Well, since we know that you are doing some great things with your books, can you tell us the one that you like the most and tell us a little bit about your book? Because here's the thing that a lot of people
Mhm.
don't understand that when you're writing these books, all the stuff that you've been through, that as you're telling a story about things that you went through, that you experienced in your life, are some things that God has given you, are
Mhm.
dreams and things like that. And you're finally putting out in a book, and they don't tell you all the stuff you have to go through when you get ready to write a book. They have no
Right.
idea the stuff that you go through, like how much. First of all, we're not even talking about the price. The price is what it is. But the stuff that you go through, the resistance that you experience from writing
Mhm.
books and things like that. And so in one of your books, I know it had to been
Okay.
something you had to experience and you went through something. Can you tell us a little bit more about one of the books that you said
Okay.
this book right here and the story in this book is phenomenal? That's what makes people want to buy the book. So kind of give us some
Yeah.
details about the book.
Okay. Well, let me go and get to the Blessed Not Broken one. That was the
Okay.
first one. and the one that was the most struggle to get out
Uh-huh.
because I was telling my part of my story about some of my childhood trauma.
Mm.
And the chapter is titled Words Do Haunt You. And in that chapter, I was telling my story about how what one teacher said to me and what some kids said to me followed me into my adulthood. It
Woo.
affected the decisions that I made. It affected the relationships that I was in. And when I say it was a struggle, to where
Right.
it was such a struggle to where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna let Samira know. Take me out this book. I don't
Oh,
even worry about the money. Just take my part out.
right.
I don't want to do it. But
Right.
my husband encouraged me. He was like, "You don't know the impact that you will have on other people just by reading your story." And I was like,
Jesus.
"No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it." He was like, "You better not call her. You better
Yeah.
not call her."
You better not
And
call.
that particular night, God showed the little me that had been
Right.
crying for years on the inside. And
Mm.
it was July 4th. I can remember it. July 4th. And that particular night, once he showed me my little self in the mirror, he told me, he
Mm.
said, "Today you will start to get your freedom." And
Come
I tell
on
you, I
now.
boo-hoo cried, boo-hoo cried, boo-hoo cried. My husband prayed over me till I cried myself to sleep. But when I tell
Mm.
you, once that book was released, and people was like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know that you went through all of this," and we hung out together
Woo.
as teens. And I'm like, yeah, I kind
Mm.
of kept that to myself. I didn't want
Right.
everybody in my business, and I was quiet. I was a quiet child, so I didn't tell my business to anybody.
Right.
But the fact that I trusted the process, as she would say, trust the process, and looking at the end result, I'm glad because
Mm-hmm.
because of this book, all this
Mm-hmm.
other stuff that you got listed started to
Mm.
the ball to rolling. The podcast,
Woo.
all of
Come
this
on.
was was a snowball effect of me just telling my story in
Come
that one
on.
anthology. Yep.
And
Yes.
that's it. Yeah, and that's the thing that people don't understand. Like when you finally get out there and you write that book and you tell your story, and people say, "Well, I didn't know you was going through all of that. I didn't know that you experienced that." And then now they understand you better. They understand why you do
Mhm.
what you do. And then, like you said,
Mhm.
listen, because I branched out and wrote my book. Now all these other different things started branching
Mhm.
out. Now I'm writing the book, starting the podcast. Now,
Mhm.
and it's just so many other things that branch out from it, and then it sets you
Yes.
free. Like they have no
Yes.
idea becoming an
Yes.
author is therapeutic. You finally
Yeah.
getting out, you're finally telling your story. And like you said, this happened to you when you were a child. And here it is
Yes.
now as an adult, you're finally releasing it, letting it out, letting it go.
Mhm.
And this is what I tell people. The author being about an author is not about exposing people. What it's
Right.
doing is setting you as an individual free. So you can be free to
Yes.
talk about it, to express yourself and say, this is what happened to me. But what came out of the things that happened to me
Mhm.
stemmed me writing a book, doing a podcast. Now I didn't have a voice. Now I have a voice. And you see all
Yes.
these different people popping up and doing all these beautiful things. But it's not about exposing. It's about really just you branching out and being
Yeah.
free and saying, because I came out and I'm a better person. And we're not going to sit and say, "Oh, well, thank God you went through it." But if you had not went through it, it probably would have been a different path for you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And so
Yes.
from that, and everything that we say is bad or not so good, you can always find something good that come out of it. God
Yeah.
said He'll take everything that we go through in life, the good and the bad, all things work together
Mhm.
for the good of those
All
who
things.
love the Lord and are called
Yeah.
according to His purpose. It all come together. You know what I'm saying? And so, and
Yeah.
look at what you're doing now. Like, you uh, um, what they call it, a radio personality, media
Yeah.
personality, singer, praise dancer, speaker, podcaster. All these wonderful things. You know what I'm saying? But if it had not been for you going through that in your radio awards finalist. Like, who does that? From it all, because you still
Mhm.
you struck out, trusted God, had faith, wrote the book, and then you said, I got to put aside how people are gonna feel, what they're gonna think
Right.
about me, what they're gonna say, family, friends. I just got to be
Mhm.
free, because it's not about me
Yeah.
exposing anyone. It's about me being free and finally telling my story. So I'm so excited about
Yeah.
that. So how has it been since you wrote your book and you've gotten out? How does that make you feel? How do you feel now since you actually stepped out? Have you had any backlash, or has everything just been really good for you?
No backlash as of now.
Uh-huh.
No backlash. It's really been good. It's been freeing because I'm
Mm-hmm.
currently finishing my own personal story, my own book, telling the entire story. So plugging this
Mm.
in, fall 2024 is tentative release for my own. Um, but it's been great because it's allowed me to share not only my struggles but to help others to share their
Mm-hmm.
struggles.
Right.
For them to talk about what they've been through, and it's just been
Mm-hmm.
me and trying to encourage others. If I can make it through it, little old me, you can make it too.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Can you kind of tell us a little bit, about some of
Mhm.
the things that, you went through, so we know what to look forward to?
I talk about not only the bullying. I talked about how uh my father left when I was 4, so I really
Mm.
didn't have him in my life. I had
Oh.
his parents; they were there from time to time. Not only that, I also was molested by a family member. I was
Mhm.
also uh, several family members. I ain't gonna say but several family members, and then got into an emotional abusive relationship that ended up turning into him raping me because I didn't want to marry him. Because God had
Mhm.
told me this is not your husband. And he
Woo.
got upset and raped me because I was like, he told me you're not my husband, so I'm not going to marry you. And he
Mm.
literally showed me what my life would have been like. It would have literally been repeating the cycle that's in my family had
Right.
I not listened to the Holy Spirit when he said, don't marry him. That's not the one for you. So
Right.
basically, that's kind of what I'm talking about, and
Right.
how listening to God and people that are godly, the godly wisdom, listening to them and making those right choices, how your life can turn out if you make the right decision.
Come on. And it's like this right here, like people don't understand. When you're feeling that nudging in your spirit,
Hmm.
and you feel that thing telling you not to do it, and you're saying, God,
Yeah.
what is that? If you got to second guess it, if you got to ask this person and this person, you got to
Hmm.
ask around, then if you got to question it, and you wake up questioning, going to sleep with a
Hmm.
question, if you and you're trying to force it, trying to make, then you probably need to do it, and maybe
Yeah.
not right now. You know what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
that's the thing right there. So I'm glad that you know you didn't follow through. Like you said, it'd be a repeated cycle of the things I
Yeah.
went through as a child. And then here it is. I attracted someone
Yeah.
who is just like the people that did me, like it's
Yes.
like, how do we do that? How do we, because we got to get healed. That's where the healing and the
Hmm.
deliverance come from, so that we don't continue attracting these people that are just like the people that we're trying to be delivered
Right.
from and healed from. You know what I'm saying? We end up getting
Yeah.
married to these same kind of people. Like, oh my goodness. But I'm so glad that you'll be able to tell that story. So that's
Hmm.
in a part of your book. So tell us the name of that book where that piece right there will be in there. Or is it like different parts of your books?
Well, the title that I chose for is Scarred but Still Alive.
Okay. Wow, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. And I think about scarred but still alive. Of course, you're
Hmm.
still alive, but live like I'm still here, and
I'm
I'm
living.
alert,
Yeah.
I'm aware. I'm
Yes.
walking in my fullness. Like I can see, I
Yes.
fully understand, you know what I'm saying? Like Now I
Mhm.
know my purpose, why I went through what I went through. I
Yeah.
understand the struggle. I understand now why I went through what I went through. And then God graced you to be able to endure those things. And now you live it and tell the story, from
Yeah.
a healthy place. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
beautiful. That is beautiful. Y'all gotta, hey, y'all don't forget to share this video because she's gonna sing for us on tonight. She got a song, y'all, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, y'all. Before because we know we can't get a praise dance out of her. So don't ask for no dance. Okay, we're not gonna do no praise dance. Okay. So hello, mom, how are you? So we're not going to get a praise dance out of it. So we know that you do a podcast and things like that.
Mhm.
So what's the name of your podcast?
The name of my podcast is Show Up, Manifest, and Grind.
Woo!
And that's personal to me because I was trying to figure out a name. I said, I know I want something with my initials, but I also want something that was personal to me. And God literally dropped the name in my spirit. He was like, see how you have shown up for yourself and you work for what I have already manifested in you.
Woo!
So I'm encouraging women, it's mainly women, but
Uh-huh.
there will be men coming through,
Yes, yes, yes.
women to show up for you so that you can work hard and manifest what God has already put in us. A lot of times we think it just is something that just happens. It's already there. He gave it to us a long time ago. We just had to go through some stuff to get to
Mm,
what He's already put down in us.
Jesus, I'm trying to tell you. So when you say Shanta,
Shantae.
Marie, Marie Graham, show up, manifest,
Manifest
and
and grind.
grind. SMG.
Yes.
So it was almost like I'm gonna take the letters from my
Mhm.
name
Mhm.
and I'm gonna come up with a word, an
Yeah.
acronym for it. So I'm gonna still use the initials in my name. So
Yeah.
listen. I'm just done. I'm just done. So that's a good way. That's a good way of doing it. So for y'all women, y'all that's out there, men as well. She has a podcast. So when y'all come through, y'all need to show up,
Yeah.
manifest, and grind.
Really.
Y'all better be ready to come forth. Y'all better be ready to show up. Y'all better be ready to
Mhm.
manifest some things, especially some things that God has placed inside of you. It is time for
Yeah.
that to come forth, okay? And it is time to grind. Let's go get it, okay? So listen,
Yes.
don't come on our podcast playing around. Y'all better be ready to show up. Come on, because God have done some things in her life. She's been through some
Mhm.
stuff and been through some struggles that could have held her back, held her
Yeah.
bound, restricted her, muzzled her mouth. But she said, no, not in this season. I refuse to hold back another
Yeah.
year, another day of my life. I refuse. Those things try to shut me up. I dealt with abuse in several
Mhm.
ways, almost got into an abusive marriage. But look at me now. Come on. Now I
Yeah.
live to tell the story. I
Mhm.
refuse to sleep on God again. So
Yep.
anyway, I'm not gonna get all excited. Not making it excited, but they better come through with the grind. They better come through. They better tell their story.
Yeah.
They better be ready. So we know that you also a media personality. Tell us some more about being a media personality.
Well, actually, I had that opportunity in November
Uh-huh.
because of my podcast, and because of the podcast, I was nominated for the One Way Radio Award. And
Mm.
he asked me to come. Since you're going to be here, come on and be a media personality on the black carpet. And I was like, who?
Who?
I don't know. He was like, you can do it. And I'm like,
Come on.
oh,
Okay. Take you
okay,
out your
okay.
comfort zone.
Was definitely out of it. But when I tell you, I had so much fun. I had so much fun meeting new people from across the world. It was my
Right.
first time ever interviewing live, and it was
Mm.
such a joy. Me and my husband enjoyed it because he was the one with the camera, making sure everybody had the mic,
Okay.
making sure that they could see on Facebook Live the interview. It was so much fun, and I met like I said, met so many beautiful people. I'm gonna do it again whenever
I
I get a
know
chance to do it again. Definitely gonna do it again.
you better, Corey. You listen. When it's nothing like when you can be yourself. When your
Mhm.
personality can come forth, you can have fun, enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what better
Yeah.
place? What better place? And that's how you know that you are made for that because God graced you to be able to do that. I'm so excited
Yes.
about it. Queen, are you about ready for us to are you about to ready to get that song together for us?
Whenever you want me to get,
Listen,
whenever you want me to do it.
this is how come I know that God is definitely in your life because you're so humble about it. You're like, well, whatever you. Because honey, I'd have been like, girl, I ain't the best.
No.
Honey, I will come up with all kind of excuses, but I am here for it. So, Queen, I want to be able. Let me get myself right. Y'all, are y'all
Okay.
ready? So come on, chat with me, talk to me, communicate. Are y'all ready to hear her
Woo!
sing? Queen, how many songs do you have? How many songs do you have? Tell us the songs
I
that the
got a
song
snippet of one. I got a
you got.
snippet of one. Just one
What's
snippet.
what's the name of that song, Queen?
Lord, I'm available to you.
Loda, I don't know if I've heard that song before. Have y'all anybody communicate with us? Have y'all ever heard that song before?
Lord, it's old. It's old.
It's an old
Lord, I'm
song.
available.
Oh, we're gonna go
It's an
old
old song.
school. Listen, there's nothing like a song from back in the days. I can't get no yeah, I ain't got no rhythm for you. So we gonna work with what we got. We're gonna work with what we have. We're gonna work with what we have. Let me see if I can kind of cut my little background music down just a tad bit, just for a moment here. So I got some people they say they ready, honey. I got Liz. She said, yes. She said, no, please sing it. Okay, come on. So we got some people, they know what this song, okay. Oh, I'm acting as if I'm ready. I'm acting as if I'm about to sing the song. Okay, Queen. Are you ready?
Okay. Y'all
Sing
ready? Okay. Okay.
it.
Now I'm giving back to you all the tools you gave to me.
Hmm.
My hands, my ears, my voice, my eyes, so you can use them as you please. I am emptying out my cup so that you can fill it up. Now I'm free. I just want to be more available to you. Lord, I'm available to you. My will I give to you. I'll do what you say do. Use me, Lord, to show someone the way and enable me to say, my storage is empty and I am available to you.
My God, you took me there. I don't know where you was at when you was singing that song, but I can just tell that when you were singing that
Yeah.
song and you said, I am
Whew.
available to you. Okay, there we
Yeah.
go, right there. I can tell you meant that. I can tell you went somewhere when you were singing that. I can tell you went somewhere. Yes. Yes, ma'am. I can truly tell. I felt that. I was like, she's gone. She's somewhere. That is not just a song that you were just singing because it sounds good. It took you to a place. You sound available to you. Like, I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
yeah, I love it. Yeah. Like,
That's
no
that's
matter what
my
I'm
that's
going
my
through.
daily prayer
Yes,
to be
ma'am.
available to him.
My
Yeah.
God. I can tell. Uh, you took me. So I'm just saying, you took me when you were singing the I say she's gone. She's and it's personal. You can just tell it's like that song was made just for you. And
Yes.
people don't understand that these songs that
Yeah.
that people sing, that we go through things in life, and those songs are such, they have healing agents in it. You feel something when you sing those songs, and it's something about when you're going through something. There's a certain song that will bring you back to life. Come on,
Right.
something about a
Yeah.
song that will take you off the ledge, and something about a song that somebody said, and some words that it could be just 5 or 6 words in a song, that can help
Yeah.
save you. I'm trying to think, it was a song. Um, it was fix it, was it fix it for my family, or it was a song that before I went through something last year with my
Yeah.
grandson. um it was a song that just kept playing for like 2 weeks nonstop, and it would, every time I
Hmm.
hear that song, it would just do something to me, and I was like, my God. And then so when everything started panning out, when things started happening, that song just kept coming up. If you don't do it for me, God, do it for my family. It was a guy that was singing the song. Oh my God. And even if I just think about it now, I just bring tears to my eyes, because it was something about him singing it. Yes, mom. My mom said, beautiful song, touched my soul. Yes, ma'am. Touched mine too. She made me want to cry as well. So you got, yeah, Queen Leah. She said, thanks, Shani. Oh goodness. So you do more than just sing. It's anointed. And so for those of y'all, she has a book that's out there. And just as well as she's available to God. She's putting everything that God has told her inside the book, not holding back, withholding anything. That's something that's going to really set the captives free. For those of you that have experienced rape or molestation or any other form of abuse or bullying, oh my
Hmm.
God, like those things like that are just something that can really rip away and tear at your personality, at your character. It'll make you want to pull back and be reserved. But look at what you're doing with that. You say, I'm not going to allow it to
Yeah.
make me bitter, but to make me better. And not only that, let me take it to another step further. Let me be a help and encouragement and empowerment to other people.
Yeah.
So y'all better show up, manifest, and grind. So don't allow that
Yes.
stuff that try to shut you down, that try to keep you from showing up for God, that stuff that try to keep you from living your best life, so you cannot manifest the things that God wants for you in your life. And then come on, and then you're the last one you said, and to grind. So continue on the path that God has given you, no matter how hard. Because you think about
Right.
grinding, listen, grinding ain't easy, honey. When you grind, you
Nope.
gotta stay there. You gotta stay. You gotta keep that momentum. You gotta
Yeah.
keep going. You gotta keep digging in. You gotta keep working, and that's what it's all about. So y'all, I'm here to tell y'all on tonight. You know, um, if y'all want somebody who's gonna put y'all on a podcast and put you out there, y'all need to reach out to her. Y'all, she got books that's out there, books coming forth that she's doing. She got
Hmm.
testimonials in these books. I mean, somebody that's gonna support you all, be there for you all. Listen, I don't
Yeah.
know. Are you a traveling dancer? Because you're a praise dancer. You travel to dance. Uh-oh.
I have. I
You
have.
have?
I mean, yeah, they literally ask me to come and dance all the time, and I'll be like, okay.
See that? Listen. She's so humble. Oh my goodness, honey, you are just a blessing. Just like you just said, okay, I'm coming. You listen. I don't
I
know.
have no choice but to go. He say go, I
I'm
go.
trying to, when you say I'm available, that's different.
Yeah.
It's different when you say I'm available to you. Yes, I'm available to you. Is there anything that you would like to share with the listening audience on tonight?
Let me see. To share.
Yes.
Um.
If there was something, if there was some encouraging words through the things that you went through in life, and you said, I just want to be a blessing. I want to encourage you all on tonight. What is something that you would say to, let's say, to yourself, to the young lady that was coming up and all these things was happening to her, and you wanted to encourage someone else who's going through it, have
Yeah.
been through it, and they need an encouraging word through some of the things you went through? What would you say?
What was said earlier, Romans 8:28. For we know all things. You say all, the good, the bad, the ugly, all things will work out for your good. And don't quit because it's
Mm,
gonna get rough. It's gonna
okay.
get rough.
Mm-hmm.
As the songwriter say, nobody says that the road was gonna be easy. But
Mm.
God didn't bring us this far. He's not gonna leave us. He's
Woo,
walking with us, even when we can't see it, even
come
when we can't
on.
feel it. We still have to trust Him and know that He knows what's
Mm,
best for us. He knows us
right.
better than we know ourselves.
Come on.
And we don't know the strength we have until after we get through the storm.
Woo.
So keep going, keep pushing, keep fighting. If you got to
Mm.
crawl, crawl.
Come on.
If you got to slide, slide. Do what you have to do, but keep going. Just don't quit.
Oh, you said a whole mouthful. You said don't quit. So, because who said the road was gonna be easy?
Right.
Can you sing a little bit of that song?
Wait a
The road.
minute.
I don't. Oh,
Hello.
I just can't give.
I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me.
Oh, I'm trying to tell you now. Listen, that song right there is one of my favorites. That is one
Uh-huh.
of my favorites. Like um, nobody told me that the road is gonna be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never leave me. Was it never leave me? See, that's why I can't sing. It was just those parts that's in that song
Yeah.
right there. That
Hmm.
was That's like one of my songs that kept me going. Nobody told me that the road was gonna be
Yeah.
easy. He bought me this, he didn't bring me this far to leave me. That
Yeah.
is somebody tonight that needed to hear that. He did not bring you this far to leave you, and you got to
Right.
keep going no matter what. Do not stop. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Nobody said you were not going to have some rough days, and no one said that you
Right.
were not going to have some lonely nights, and no one said that you were not going to be worried or stressed out or sometimes frustrated or a loved one get sick or somebody die. No one said that it was going to be easy. Who said that it was going to be easy? But I tell you what, when you come on the Lord's side, now you got some backup. You got some help. Come on. You don't
Yeah.
have to go through it alone. You don't have to go through it by yourself. You got backup. Come on. When all
Yeah.
of heaven is backing you up, they're cheering you on. They're pushing you through.
Yes.
They're saying, come on, come on. You got it. You got it. But guess what? You got to be the one to push this baby out. You got to be the one
Yeah.
to give birth to this thing. Like I cannot write Queen Shunta's book. I can't write her book. I cannot write her book. I cannot tell her story. Only she can tell her own
Right.
story. Only she can push that baby out. I can run her podcast. She's anointed for that podcast. God has graced her for that podcast. Only she can do that. So whatever it is that you're going through, just like she said, you cannot give up. You cannot stop. You keep right on going. No one said that the road was going to be easy. Come on. And you have to make yourself available to God so that when you
Yeah.
start doing these things that you have to trust him and the process. Trust that he will lead and guide you and instruct you. Lean not into your own understanding, but in
Yeah.
all of your ways, acknowledge him and he will direct your path. Come on. God has put something in your belly. He's put something in your heart. He's put something in
Yeah.
your spirit. He's put it there for a reason. And the same thing he's put inside of you will bring about healing and deliverance
Hmm.
and breakthrough, encouragement and empowerment to somebody else. It was there for a reason, and you have to see it through. And don't put it
Yeah.
off. Don't put it off no longer. Today, make today your day that you start doing it. Make today the time that you say that I'm going to start doing the things that God has put inside of me to do it, and do it unapologetically. Don't apologize for the things that God told you to do. And yes, it's going to get people's
Right.
attention. Some people are going to like it and some people are not going to like it, but who cares? As long as you're pleasing the Father, that's what matters. Okay. And if it doesn't
That
seem like it's
part.
don't worry about it. You ain't got to explain yourself to nobody. As long as you know that you are in the will of the Father, you go forward with it. Because sometimes when it's new, something that hasn't been heard of or never been done before, people gonna call it everything else but God. They're gonna call it everything else but
Yeah.
a move of God. But you have to trust God and trust the process, and you have to keep moving because God is always doing things that's inventive. That He's allowing us to invent things. And when you invent something, that means you're doing something that has never been done before. Come on. And he's given us
Yeah.
creative ideas to invent things or reinvent things. Come on. Whoo, I had to get that out. Whoo, that was heavy. I know
Yeah.
better. I got that out. But I'm telling you all, whatever it is that God has given you to do it unapologetically. we're not going to
Yes.
apologize in this year for grinding, for showing up, for manifesting those things
Mhm.
that God has given us. We're not going to apologize no more. You better come forth with your best self. Come on. Come, that need to be a new mantra, a new name. Come forth with your best self. I need to get that on a shirt. Come forth with your best self. Present your best self.
Yeah.
Not holding back nothing. We're not gonna do that no more in this year. We're coming with everything we got. We're coming with our best self. We're coming with the best thing that we got. We're coming with the best move, the best ideas. The I mean, we're not gonna hold back anything. We're not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna hold back on this, and because I don't want to stir no feathers and ruffle no feathers and things like that. No, if God has given to you, you better come out. You better
Yeah.
come forth because somebody's waiting for you to come forth and present your best self. Somebody's praying and hoping that somebody come out with something like this so that they can start doing what they need to do so they can collaborate with
Yeah.
you. Some people are waiting on you to bring forth your best self so that they can do some of the things that need to be done because they're not graced to do what you're able to do, but they can come through you to get to the next level where they need to be at. But that's why they say that all the time that people are waiting for you, that souls are attached to you, that people are waiting for someone like you to come
Mhm.
forth. People are waiting for you. People are waiting for you to start your podcast, waiting for you to start your TV network. People are waiting for you to start, singing or dancing. People are waiting for you to do those things. People are waiting for you to write your book so you can tell your story so they can give it to another little girl who's been raped or molested.
Mhm.
Come on. They're waiting for you to tell your story so they can give it to that little young man, that little boy that's out there that's been abused. He's been raped and not men and men are talking about it. Oh my God. Oh, glory to
Mhm.
your name, God. They need you to do what God have called you to do. You have to get it out there and understand this.
Yeah.
Those things are happening to you is not your fault, and we're not going to allow it to be our problem anymore. If
Yeah.
if these things is happening to you, write the book because somebody else needs to know that they was in those same situations and they felt the same exact way and they didn't tell nobody that they felt suicidal, that they felt ugly, they felt
Mhm.
filthy, they felt worthless, they didn't feel like it was good enough. You know, tell your story because somebody else out there is hanging on for dear life because they don't feel like they're important and they are invisible. Oh my God. Some people want to be
Mhm.
invisible because they don't want people to know that through all the stuff I went through, that's why I'm so jacked up. Yeah, you jacked up. You know why you jacked up? Because look all the stuff you went through. But baby, there's
Yeah.
help and for you. And with your jacked up self, God still gonna use you with your jacked up self. But we need to get
It
through all those
will.
things. You can get the help that you need so you can be a blessing to other people. But you can't allow that stuff to continue to make you bitter and angry and resentful. That's how come, that's how we are. God is allowing us to come forth and allowing people opportunity to talk about their soul so they can peel away some of those layers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
okay. I didn't know I had all that in me for tonight, but thank God it's
Let
out.
it go and let it out. Let it out.
I think about the tears. You shed some tears. You started crying, and I had to get it out. Yeah, God. So, um, so is there anything? Is there any encouraging words? Somebody says yes, sing, baby. Oh, look at who's
That's
Miss
my
Rose.
mama.
Come on,
That's my
Mama.
mama.
You better yes, baby. Sing.
That's my mama.
Yes, you got Ambassador Sherry Self. And she said, yes, come on. And you got my mom, Queen Diane. She said, yes, Lord, yes. So, Queen, I have just thoroughly enjoyed myself, on
I do
today. Tell
too.
us how can we reach you? Like, how can we get on your podcast and how can we get you to come and dance and sing for us? Oh my God. How can we get in contact with you, Queen?
Okay, well, you can contact me. My email is shawneemarie@gmail.com. And I am on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. All of it is the same, Shawnee Marie. I have a LinkedIn as well as a link tree. Everything is Shawnee Marie. You can find me, Shawnee Marie, on everything.
On everything. Are you on YouTube? You just say YouTube?
YouTube, I have a page, but I need to start working on it.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
it's been a minute
Uh-huh.
since I posted. It's been
Uh-huh.
a minute. It's been a minute since I posted, but I do have
Yes,
a
ma'am.
YouTube page.
Yes, ma'am. We need to get on YouTube. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Today. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But at least we started out today
Yeah.
because it's gonna be so this here interview is gonna be on YouTube. So you go back and listen to
Okay.
yourself singing. Yes, ma'am. You're gonna be like, I need to get on YouTube. Yes, ma'am. I need to start
Yes.
singing. Oh, Karabasikirabo. Because people need to hear. You sing because there's an anointing. There's a way that you sing that it's going to destroy yokes and it's going to set captives free. It's going to allow people to feel, you know how when somebody have been numb for so long and
Mm,
it's hard to break through that. And they, you know, sometimes I have become numb to that. I don't feel no more. I don't think that's normal
mhm,
for you not to feel, you know, because I used to say that, you know, and now it's like I want to feel. I want to be able to feel. I want to be able to know what's really going
mhm,
on. I don't want to be callous and hard anymore. I want to be able to feel. I'm so tired of being hard, you know, and you know,
mhm.
just because that been numb is a sign that you allow something not to live and to die, or it's not effective, you know what I'm saying, because it's
Yeah,
numb,
yeah.
you know, it's immobile, it's stagnant, it's, I mean, anyway, that's not, you know, I'm no longer that no more, you know what I'm saying. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
allow ourselves to feel, and people are going to be set free from you singing. So go forth in that. Yes, ma'am. Go forth
Praise
in that.
God.
She said, Queen Tanisha Hadley, she said, so proud of you. Keep singing. And she
Oh,
said,
hi, Tanisha.
yes, ma'am. She said, keep singing. She said, I don't. So you keep doing it, woman of God. Is there any encouraging words or any last words that you want to say to the listening audience before you go? Anything that you want to put out there that you want them to know that may be upcoming, like any upcoming events
Mm,
or something like that? Anything that you know, kind of want to put out there?
well, of course, those that follow me on Facebook know that I have a book signing for the Blessed Not Broken book that's coming up February 17th, I think. Oh, please don't quote me on it. But go follow me on my page to find it because it's pinned. That's the first thing that's pinned on my page. And I'm also will be doing uh, conferences, women's conference, and the Lord has instructed me to do one per quarter. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that because God is going to do some stuff. And I'm saying, okay, Lord, I'm
Okay,
available to
Lord.
you. Okay, okay, Lord. And so I'm just going to follow his lead for 2024. And I encourage you to follow God's lead for 2024 as well.
Wow. What was that last part? What was that last part? That might be a shirt too.
Follow God's lead for 2024.
Follow God's lead
Lead for
for
2024.
2024. Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Hey, if they know like we know, they didn't be obedient to the word of God. Amen.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love you so much and thank you for your time on today. This has been a
Me
beautiful
too.
interview. I can keep you on forever and forever, but I won't do that to you. I will not do that to you. So y'all don't forget, continue to follow me. Come follow me on Facebook, okay? Follow me on Newbeing Queen Talk Show. Go on YouTube. Y'all may have to write it in. Go on Newbeing Queen Talk Show. Follow me because we always have beautiful guests like this. And you just never know. Maybe some more singers that's gonna come through because I love when they sing, honey. I love when they sing to me. So y'all make sure that y'all continue to follow me on Facebook, on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. Okay. And then also make sure that y'all continue to follow this beautiful woman of God. If you missed this part of it, come back and look at it again, whether on
Mhm.
Facebook or on YouTube, because this is going to be on Facebook, LinkedIn, and on YouTube. So y'all can be able to hear her beautiful voice. Y'all got to go hear her sing again. Y'all got to hear her sing. Y'all, she really sung that song, and it was really beautiful. So y'all, without holding you all up any longer, if you all still okay, I have one more thing. If you all would like to come on New Being Queen Talk Show, if y'all would like to get put in for advertisement, we're doing advertisements so people will know what you all are doing and things of that nature. So I would love for you all to allow us to advertise for you on our show. Okay. So anyway, I thank you all for showing up. Y'all continue doing what God has called you to do in 2024. This is your year. You gotta
Yeah.
follow God's lead in 2024. Don't hold back nothing. Don't hold back. Keep going forward, grind, show up, manifest all those beautiful things,
Mhm.
and then reach back to her and get on her podcast, you all. Let her put you all out there, okay? All right. Well, that is it. I love you all. Thank you all for coming on New Big Queen Talk Show. I love you all. God bless you. Take care. Have a great night. Greetings and welcome to Newbeing Queen Talk Show. I am your host, Queen Yolanda Mitchell, and I am thrilled to announce a fantastic opportunity for you to advertise on our program. You can choose either a commercial lasting no longer than a minute or a voiceover in a flyer. Numerous advertisement options are available, and we encourage you to reach out to us via email at newbeingqueenmove@gmail.com. That is Newbeing, Newbeing, queenmove@gmail.com. For more information, please take notes of our email address at newbeingqueenmove@gmail.com, and we will send you information as soon as possible. We offer you the opportunity to promote your business, upcoming event, ministry, birthday shout out, anniversary appreciation shout out, or any other message you like to get out there. We are excited to work with you to create an effective marketing strategy for you, your brand, and your event.